Hello, the internet. Double checking the audio. It's working. That's always a challenge. We've been offline for a month. Hello, my name is Meric. My pronouns are he, him. Welcome to Starfall Detective Agency, a fantasy age actual play live stream in our fun Dieselpunk fantasy world. We are streaming on Moonbeam in 2 places. My camera's a little bit off center. I'll slide over a little bit. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
We're good. We're doing good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oops, too loud. So yeah, Moonbeam. Moonbeam has a cool new thing where we are streaming to our realm, Skyhammer Press, and also streaming to.
We are screaming.
We are screaming.
Yeah.
Because of the terrifying place where you are. You just killed a giant planticore. We are streaming to the Tabletop Guild. So anybody checking out sort of the generic Moonbeam realms will also see ours. And I think our VOD gets saved there as well. So like, hey, hello, you're coming in at episode 8. You can find the first 7 episodes on our YouTube, youtube.com/@SkyhammerPress. That's fun, and it's cool, and we're enjoying ourselves. Hopefully you like as well. We've been offline for a month, so I have a whole bunch of fun news to run through. First of all, we are Roll20 ambassadors. If we get to, we will be doing some exploration today, which will involve the Roll20 virtual tabletop. So that's super cool. You can check it out at roll20.net. You can use it as your virtual tabletop for free, or you can pay extra money to get super cool extra features. And they are adding a ton of features. It feels like there's a new feature every week. But recently, they did their demiplane integration, and a select number of their really cool demiplane character sheets are now built into Roll20, which is really, really awesome. Oh, and I have an eyelash in my eye.
Oh no!
Right?
Gouge it out.
Gouge the eye out. Just take it out.
And then keep playing.
Okay, next up. We are, of course, listening to Syrinscape, so if you hear lovely bird song in the background, that is coming from Syrinscape. Very good tabletop DJ sound background thing, which you should use because it's fun. Okay. I have 4 sections. I organized this. Our first section is Freelance, because 2 of the things that I have written have released since we recorded the last time. So one of them is a Star Trek Briefs, the very first Star Trek 2nd edition Briefs pack to come out with the new format and everything. The Department of Temporal Investigations, Star Trek Briefs DTI. So, it is a couple of pages of information about the Department of Temporal Investigations, who in Star Trek, like, investigate time crimes and weird time happenings. They generally, like, show up after Starfleet captains have done something weird in time, and they go, "Why did you do that? How dare you?" And they have a whole bunch of procedures in the Temporal Prime Directive, and it's very fun and very interesting. And then it is a briefs pack, meaning it comes with 8 short adventures. So each one of them deals with time in some manner. You have to, at one point, help DTI agents foil a museum heist, because there is a thief whose MO is they rob a museum right before it is destroyed. So they're a time traveler from the future who saves art by grabbing it before it's destroyed, but they're changing the timeline. So are they good or are they bad? There's one where DTI agents show up on your ship and say, hey, somebody's going to contact you from the future and we got to deal with that, and you have to deal with them, which is super fun. And there's another one where you go back to 1960s London and go to a punk rock concert. I had a lot of fun writing it. It was very, very cool. And it's 100% free. So go check that out at Modiphius. And then the other thing that came out is an Achtung Cthulhu adventure I wrote called Ill Flown by Moonlight, which Jen and Patrick playtested for me, where you are part of Operation Carpetbagger, and you have to fly into occupied France in a modified B-24 bomber and drop off supplies to the resistance fighters fighting like near the front lines. It's very interesting, and there are quite a few exciting twists.
I believe everything goes fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. That one is for Achtung Cthulhu, also by Modiphius, which is World War II Eldritch Horror. So those are my two things that just came out, which is super awesome. Quick roundup of some of the cool crowdfunders that I'm checking out right now. Wandering Blades is an OSR wuxia TTRPG by Daniel Kwan. So samurai and ninja and all sorts of martial combat. It's very cool because it is Canadian written. Yay, Daniel Kwan. And a couple of people that I have worked with or talked to are involved in some of the stretch goals, and that's really cool. And if that's at all interesting to you, you should check out Wandering Blades on Kickstarter, which is live for the next 4 days, I think. So if you're watching this on YouTube on Wednesday, you still have time to go and check it out. Another Modiphius thing, there is a Heroes of Might and Magic Kickstarter going on right now. So I never actually played the Heroes of Might and Magic video games, but I did read the Heroes of Might. What?
I checked out for a second. What are we talking about? I heard Heroes of Might and Magic.
There's a Heroes of Might and Magic TTRPG Kickstarter going on right now by Modiphius. I have read through the quick start rules. It looks really fun. It's very exciting. I'm not super familiar with the world, but it looks like a great game. And they're doing some interesting stuff with like how you structure the game and how you make it like a big conflict rather than just like a skirmish thing. Patrick seems very excited.
No, I just flashbanged myself with a white page.
Oh, of course. If you are a fan of Avatar, the Avatar Legends TTRPG has another Kickstarter going right now, partnered with Beetle and Grimm's Warehouse, where they're making a deluxe campaign of Voyage of the Unity. So you're all on a ship in the Roku era, so before the cartoons, before the 100-Year War, and it's a big, like, super cool adventure. And because it's Beetle and Grimm, there's a version that has tons and tons of handouts and tokens and weird, cool stuff. And last in crowdfunding, Invisible Sun, Electric, and Indigo is up right now. So if you are at all interested in Invisible Sun, the surreal RPG by Monte Games, this is where you can get back into it at a slightly lower price point because they are developing it with more accessibility in mind, like standardizing some of the things and providing more digital options and printing the books in paperback instead of hardcover and stuff like that. And then if you already have Invisible Sun, the Electric book is going to add a whole bunch more content, which is what I want to get. And other things that are coming out, Cohors Cthulhu, which you might have seen from our channel before, where we played Falcone's Fortune, is the physical release is coming soon. So if you like Eldritch Horror in Roman times, you should check out Cohors Cthulhu. And if you want to see what it plays like, you can go to our YouTube channel and check out our Falcone's Fortune actual play limited series that we did. This one Another Invisible Sun thing is High Noon at Midnight. If you like your cowboys with a bit of horror. That's pretty cool. That's a Cypher System game by Monte Games. And one of the other things I just got is Daggerheart. And here's this beautiful, the limited edition version of Daggerheart. And I will be talking more about this on later things because I'm very excited for that game. Very cool. Last thing to mention is the Stormlight RPG has an official digital release date. The digital copies will be going out to backers on July 23rd. So if you are looking forward to the Cosmere RPG and Stormlight RPG, July 23rd, that is your date. That's 2 months away. That's pretty cool. And we've got some cool Stormlight stuff. No? Too early? The 5 of us are going to play a Stormlight game, a limited series, and we will have more details about that soon, but you can look out for that in August. Yeah.
Secret.
Secret. That is all of the super long list of news that I had. Are people ready to get into a Fantasy Age game?
Heck yeah.
Excellent and good.
Level 3.
Woo, leveled up. Excellent and good. Let's read the thing. Last time on Starfall Detective Agency, our intrepid explorers reached Duke Francis Rudderbell's overgrown estate. As expected, the grounds and building had been completely overgrown. But within the darkened halls, you disturbed a mutated monstrosity from the polluted grounds. A planticore. You were able to kill it and recover Duke Rudderbell's heirlooms and what remained of his fortune. And so, he had his walking around cash, some chests full of gold. He had family heirlooms and various other things, all sort of like kept in a vault underneath the estate. And at this point, you know how to get to the Royal Library of Dristenhar. Like he gives you directions and says, like, go in that way for this long. What you know is that Sam Pinnock, the guy that you're looking for, is apparently wrapped up somehow in an expedition to this lost library. So, what do you do? Where do you pick up? Are we still standing in the basement with Duke Francis Rudderbell? Or are you heading off towards the library?
We probably take a breather in the basement because there's no roof up above, right?
Yeah.
Is the Duke gonna be okay by himself?
He would say, "Oh, well, I certainly can't stay here. I don't want to go with you. How about I wait back at the Viney Vixen for you?"
Yeah, because there's like killer bees here.
Just killer everything. We'll just flip a bathtub over on him.
Is that acceptable, or...?
What if he drinks all your root beer?
He better.
Oh. Forgot about that.
Why not? You can have other drinks, right?
Yeah.
I really like this one. I'll buy it myself.
Is the Mighty Vixen like far away?
Or
did we land like in the front yard?
You rolled really, really well, and you got like a 5-minute walk away sort of thing, which is really, really close.
Should we escort him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, again, he has chests of money, correct? Are we taking that out of here? I assume he's going to start an estate somewhere else.
Yes. Obviously, he can't do this here. He has said that he'd like to get this money back to Kenningdrift and say, it's not as much as I had hoped for, but I truly underestimated what you were talking about. And, well, if I can get myself at least settled in your city of Kenningdrift, perhaps I can reach out to some of my old business contacts or their descendants. It's certainly possible that some of my accounts are still in effect. Perhaps in Volkal Dur. You said that those were still active, yes? Dwarven clans to the north?
I think so.
They are.
The thing we said.
Yeah, the Volkal Dur. The Volkal Dur Concord is a dwarven city up in the mountains to the north. Kenningdrift does a lot of trade with them, and they are basically known in the time of that overgrowth 300 years ago, of the terrible calamity, to have taken in quite a lot of refugees. So the city, quadrupled in size, and now has a large dwarven majority population, but also many other groups of people who settled there when their lands were all destroyed.
Well, all the goods out to the ship. Escort the Duke back.
Oh, and Duke,
Yes.
don't forget you also said that you would be funding some of our agency now.
Yes, I would be happy to invest. You are true heroes. I'm incredibly grateful to you.
Excellent. As he walks away, I'm gonna be behind being like,
We all start doing this.
Myrtle will be happy.
So many sandwiches.
Get paid.
we might be able to buy non-expired meat for those sandwiches.
All right, let's not think too highly.
As for rest, if you need it, you can take a 5-minute breather, which is going to recover 5 plus your constitution plus your level in fortune. Or
I could use that.
you could spend 3
Me too.
hours. And
Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm fine. But Katie's
Oh.
not.
I only have 2 health to recover.
I only need 5 minutes.
okay.
I mean,
Well, Carnath, you got attacked by bees.
I could use a little bit more, but I don't know if I want to wait 3 hours.
There's always something that'll happen.
That's not. Was that supposed to be reassuring? Don't worry, you're not going to miss out.
I said it in a reassuring manner. I don't know why you didn't feel reassured.
No,
We'll just
you
hear
said it in
dice
a
roll.
threat assuring.
Threat assuring. I was assuring
I
threats.
said what I said.
Threatening
We've
and
switched
reassuring?
from daring to
Yes, we are in
scaring.
peril
Peril.
right now.
Periling, yeah.
You have 7 points in the peril pool. It will churn peril over at 10.
He'll turn perilous.
It'll be perilous.
Sorry, what does 3 hours get us for fortune recovery?
That is extended healing, so you'll actually need to have someone make a target number 13, intelligence healing test. If they succeed, they restore health equal to the healer's intelligence plus 5 plus the healer's level plus the stunt die result.
Jen, you have magique for healing, do you not?
I do have magic for healing.
Afterbite.
I make it in a vat. It'll be fine. Yeah. Katie, do you want the healing? Is that who am I healing?
Patrick.
Patrick,
I'm
do
good
you
with
need
5
heals?
minutes.
Yeah, I'm at half health.
Karnath's at half health.
Buck up, Buttercup.
Half full.
I stood toe-to-toe with a planticore, stumbled backwards into a nest of the biggest bees.
Okay, so I feel like I've done healing before, and we've established that it was horrifying. I just can't remember how. But I think it was that the shadows go up your nose and mouth
Yeah.
and your like eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They sure did.
So I'll go. Fine. And I won't look at you. I'll just like throw behind a hand, and the shadows go.
Karnath has been healed before, and just like,
You psyching yourself up.
yeah, like it's almost worse.
So I'm gonna use 3 magic points, so you can heal 3d6.
Oh,
My guy.
absolute juice bastard.
And my font is only at 1 more magic point, and then I have to start using my own magic points.
Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to use your font? Because I was just looking up how you recover your magic points.
I take magic points from my magic points and put it into the font, and then I have to recharge my magic points, but I think those take an overnight.
For each full hour of rest and/or meditation, you get back 1d6 plus willpower. If you get a total rest, you regain all of them. So if you're just doing a 5-minute breather, you wouldn't get any back.
No problem.
Okay. 3d6, you said?
Yes, sir. Those shadows penetrate you good?
Oh, they got all in every crevasse. Oh yeah, that gets me up to 40. And are we still taking a 5-minute breather? I'm assuming so, yes?
Yeah. Yeah. Kitty wants the 5-minute too.
Just 5
Right.
minutes.
I'll see you guys in 5.
Okay.
And that's what was it? It was 5 plus con plus level?
Yes, 5 plus con plus level. And
Benny, don't wander off.
if I could get Nova and Karnath to make perception tests, seeing.
My
Okay.
grab not.
I did just up my perception, so that's great.
I see real good
Perception,
too.
seeing. Oh, I was eyeing
Ooh,
up
not when
that.
I roll poorly though. Oh, I only got a 10.
Ooh, I kind of like rolling on the roll 20. Roll closer to 20 than none.
Well, I don't need a roll from you right now, Tyler.
Yeah, you're not
Sorry,
nowhere,
Danny.
Karnath.
Oops. There we go. Patrick, what did you get?
17.
Okay. And so as you're sort of like shaking off the shadowy magic, your attention is drawn into the forest where there's a section that's gone very still, as if like no birds, no other animals are moving there. And you notice one long vine draped around a giant tree move and turn its head towards you. It's actually a large snake. What was your stunt die?
5.
Ah,
Can you stunt on this? Is this a stuntable roll?
yes, it was an action.
Then
Not
I
a
stunt
reaction.
With 5 stunt points.
Okay. The quality here is what's important. Your 5 stunt points. I mean, I'm not certain what we could spend those on. If you have an idea,
Pater.
let me know. Pater? Yeah, doesn't
Pater.
exist. Doesn't exist.
Man.
Hilariously.
Doesn't we feel that snake?
You notice, because you rolled a 5 on the stunt die, there are wisps of shadow that appear to be pouring off of this snake.
Did I attract a friend?
Did Nova notice that, or is that just me?
You
Just
saw
you,
it.
buddy?
Yeah.
I do that thing where I just, like, palm over Nova's head and just rotate her head to look at the snake.
What are we looking? Don't touch. Oh.
Yeah, shadow snake.
Oh. Do I know Shadow Snake?
Nope. Just a very large snake.
Can I roll a Shadow Arcana to know Shadow Snake?
Sure, you can make an intelligence arcana.
Yeah.
Meric,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to, if possible, under exploration stunts, spend 4 for ready for action,
Okay.
which is an extra minor action should combat break out.
Okay.
I can do it before everything else.
Sounds good.
I added 5 numbers together.
I was gonna say, are you
so-
adding 4 numbers together? Is that 5?
5. 16.
You don't know specifically what it is, but you definitely recognize the vibe. It's not quite like a Fae type creature from your previous world, but it's along that vein. It looks like it's a natural creature that has absorbed some sort of magic, and it was attracted to your use of magic. And as the two of you are watching it, it slowly sort of uncoils and begins to slither away in the jungle.
But no, I wanted to come back. Come back
mean,
and be friend shaped.
It's not a little friend-shaped snake. This is a big snake. This is like a 15.
ride it.
It's like a 15-foot long boa.
I can Britney Spears this. Christina Aguilera? Who was that?
That was Brittany.
It was Britney.
Yeah.
And that was maybe a 6-foot long snake.
Yeah.
This would be much bigger.
I specifically.
And I'm much smaller than Britney Spears, so I can ride it.
I specifically know it was Brittany because that picture featured in an Onion article I read today. So weird.
Ow. Okay, well that's
Simulation.
cool.
That was serpently cool.
Get out.
I'm just gonna
Murder
increase
Benny.
the churn for the pun.
I actually had a snake pun preloaded because there was a snake picture in the work chat today of people that found a big giant rattlesnake.
What's happening?
Yeah. Looking for snakes in a thing called Snake Pit.
It's a good place to look for snakes.
Snake Pit did not disappoint.
Like there's a bunch of gravel pits, one snake pit.
Don't go there.
All right, so we've taken a
Okay.
5-minute breather. Are you carrying Rudderbell's like treasure back to the Viney Vixen? Okay, so that'll take you
Oh yeah.
probably 2 or 3 trips.
One trip for Benny. Can I do a strength might test to take all the groceries in one go? I'd love to.
Lazy man loads the gold. I love it.
They're
Bouncing
heavy
like-
chests, and these chests are also like not super sturdy anymore, so you have to carry them carefully. If you mess up, you might drop them and then they'll just shatter, and then there will be coins everywhere.
I mean, we're fine. We're not in a huge rush. If Sam's not dead yet, he won't be dead in the next couple of hours, probably.
Sounds good. So we spend about 20 minutes lugging stuff up and bringing it back to the Viney Vixen, loading it onto there, and then settling Rudderbell in. And he says, do you have any tea, cakes?
We could leave the radio going, but
It's all
I don't
weird
think there's
you
any
eat.
stations out here.
I eat.
It's weird.
Oh,
Do you poop?
in a manner of speaking.
Gemstones, probably.
I don't think it's cool to ask people that.
Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, man. You
Crack
have
of a
one of
root
my
beer.
Crack of a
you have one of my
oh.
bags of dry beans.
He says, "Oh, a root beer. Yes, beans, perhaps not. We'll see about a kitchen restock, perhaps, for this conveyance of yours. It's quite nifty. Knock knock."
A panel falls off.
Hey, I didn't screw that one on yet.
No, terribly sorry, terribly sorry.
You just roughly fit it into place. Probably nothing will happen. I'll buy screws next run.
All right. So with Rudderbell tucked away here, listening to the radio and drinking a root beer, what do the 4 of you do?
Go to the stupid jungle.
Yeah.
Filled with nightmares.
All right.
Probably take a little rucksack each and off we go.
All All right, who is leading the way? I ask in a leading question manner.
That's scary. I was gonna say me because I have navigation, but now I don't want to be the one in front.
What would even help here for?
I think Benny should be in front because he's the biggest.
I mean,
I also have
Definitely.
navigation.
you're probably...
My shield, like a bulldozer.
I mean, we can scout a bit.
Where's my... Where are my notes? You know, it is... I would say that what we need is someone...
As a hero?
What we need is a hero.
It's not us.
We need accuracy brawling. Yeah,
Perfect.
That'd help, I think.
Punch a tree!
it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say intelligence, navigation would probably be the best way, or if you wanted to do something more along the lines of like survival-y type roles, that might be...
Survival desert.
Carnath. Is there sand?
Is there sand?
Gotta bring some.
Carnath, you're a jungle boy.
I am a jungle boy. I'm just also dumb is the problem.
But you got tree smarts?
I got tree smarts.
Smart as a tree.
Benny,
Probably
I
some
wouldn't,
trees
I
down
wouldn't
here
throw
much
spells,
smarter.
Benny.
Yeah, might be
I'm
dexterity or
intelligent
strength,
one.
depending on where you're going, but probably finding a route is what we need here.
Oh, the only route I can find is a tree route.
And I mean,
The way you
I'll
just
take the
tripped
lead.
over.
perception tracking would probably work as well. It's sort of like a secondary style thing. You're not tracking something individually, but you are trying to find the correct way through the jungle.
I have perception searching.
I can navigate,
All right.
maybe.
Ooh, yes, because you're a sky guy.
All right. Pick your path. Go ahead. Intelligence navigate. Navigation.
Win.
Oh, Patrick, how many stunt points did you spend again?
4.
Yeah.
Perilous
The
amount.
peril's
Oh,
just
no.
going to go up to 8.
What was our peril again?
It was a freaking waste too. There was
I
no
thought-
freaking combat. There's no reason.
It was
Did
this.
y'all
right?
see that roll though?
No.
Ooh, no.
No, I didn't see
I
it.
got a 20 and 5 stunt points.
Woo!
Oh snap!
3 5s. That's a Yahtzee, right?
Something like that.
Something. 3 of a kind.
3 of a kind.
3 of a kind.
All right.
85 dice for Yahtzee.
Let's spend our stunt points on we get there safely and nothing happens.
Okay. What we're
Hey,
going to
careful.
do...
Some people have pushed the peril up way too high. I don't know who they are. Probably other people.
Probably wasn't me.
It was the Duke.
So,
Yeah.
Ready for action. Because then we can be ready to face whatever peril.
No, I did that. I did that. It was useless.
so Mel finds an excellent route. Very safe, very quick, and with your stunt points, you can spend them to give people bonuses on the constitution roll everybody needs to make as they travel.
Yowza.
From
Wait,
poison?
From
From heat, humidity, exhaustion.
It's
So
sticky.
that
Stamina
like
would
funky
help, right?
fruit that I convinced everybody to eat off that one tree.
Yeah.
Why did we listen to you?
Everybody's got
It was
scratchy
so
throats.
good.
Tastes delicious, but really congested. So everybody's going to need to make a constitution roll. There is +5 benefit, potentially. So, you know.
Can we spend that after we've rolled?
No. It's like an aid roll in this case.
Okay.
I've got a stamina focus, so
So do I.
counts here.
My constitution is 1.
You know,
So maybe you guys should divvy up the bonus.
Yeah.
do we have to do it before or after we roll?
Before.
So one of you could take a +3, the other could take a +2.
Kitty, take +3, I'll take +2.
I was thinking I take +2 because you can heal me if I need it.
That's true. Are you still injured though?
No, but like, what if something happens right now?
Okay, I'll take 3. Thank you.
Watch, they roll awesome, and we roll like dog shit.
I know. Well,
We're the
let's see
stamina
here.
guys, it's fine. Into a hole.
We're so strong.
I rolled a 16. You rolled better than me.
Winsats.
I did roll really good.
And that's without taking into account the bonus.
Yeah. Oh my
true.
goodness.
What'd you get? KT?
I got a 17 with the +2 being 19.
Okay.
I did less good, but not bad.
Well, Tyler rolled a 6, so on his
Dead.
stunt die,
Oh,
which does mean the peril increases by 1.
oh gosh.
Did we have a peril thing?
Not yet. Peril is now at 9.
No, like a.
Oh,
It was
we all have
Patrick. Oh,
Jen,
God.
we all have apparel.
Yeah, you're right. It was
Ollie.
Yup.
That was the peril.
Okay. What is happening? What are we doing?
Bridge of the nose pinch. You
Um,
have to tell us.
Did anybody not get a 13?
I got a 17.
Everybody passed a 13. Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
You all succeed. Nobody gets fatigued. It would have been 1 level of the condition fatigued, which would be -1 on all tests and unable to run.
Gross.
Traveling down here during the daytime, about a difficulty 13. At nighttime, more difficult.
But it's not
You
hot.
have dark vision?
It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity.
That's right. And the bugs.
It's the bugs that get you.
All I can picture is the giant mosquitoes from Jumanji now.
Yes. All right.
Have you seen that video of the guy who camped in the like Brazilian rainforest and leafcutter ants ate his tent? And like
Yeah.
his whole tent was covered in bugs, and leafcutter ants started eating away at the base of it at night. It's a living nightmare.
They're monsters.
All right.
Yeah.
They're really cool though. They travel little lines.
So, it is.
Story of a girl.
Sorry, I'm gonna go. A little over 2 hours of travel. It's not like a very long distance, but you have to go up and down. You have to go through buildings. You need to go around various things, and like you find a dead end, and you need to find a different way. You eventually pass through the jungle, and you had flown out in the morning, so at this point it's like early afternoon. I'm just gonna make sure that I mark that down.
Do I see the snake anywhere?
No, you do not see the snake.
This is
Do we
jungle
see any
book now.
cute animals that I could adopt?
There are many animals. Not many of them are cute.
Not many is not none.
It's true.
Okay, but like, I advanced my character and took expert in animal training.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you begin to hear like the sounds of a river. Like there's a little bit more running water and like and animals sort of nearby the banks, and eventually you start to see a large series of buildings becoming visible in the overgrowth, and there's a small plume of smoke, and you start to see movement through the trees. You have found a camp at the side of a river, and I will move everybody, to a new map.
We go, howdy.
And we're gonna change
That's
this
cool thing.
over
Well, we know there's
to the
brick
virtual
streets there.
tabletop.
Hey.
So I'll
I
start
would
from
like to
above
make a stealth roll.
for people to see this. Yeah, and so like you've rolled well enough and you've traveled well enough that you are approaching and like you can see some details and then tell me how you're approaching. But yeah, so a whole bunch of overgrown ruins and then
This map is awesome.
a camp.
Do we see any Jason waterfalls?
We do not
Should
see
we chase
any
them?
Jason waterfalls, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
What about the rivers and the lakes that we're used to? Do we see those?
No, unfortunately. These are all new.
I'm not the only one. Okay? There are literally
you?
dozens of us.
There you go.
Tens of us.
Your claim to fame?
If anybody's watching this, did you think it was Don't Go Jason Waterfall?
You don't have to keep going.
I'm just quickly... Because I didn't write this down. Where is this?
Phil, let us know what you thought it was.
Yeah.
Chat, let us know.
That's the next contest entry.
This map is from the Burrowbound Patreon.
Sick.
Ooh.
Very detailed.
Yeah, very bourgeois. So, what do you do? Katie
Well,
said
there's too many brick streeters.
Katie said stealth roll.
Stealth for sure.
Okay, everybody go ahead and make stealth rolls.
Wait, don't do it.
Don't do it. Jen's
Let me
gonna
magic.
Can you smoke us? Smoke
I'm
us?
gonna
can-
need
can
it.
smoke
Hocus
it
Pocus
too?
us?
Hocus Smocus?
Hocus Mocus? Sorry, Tyler, what was that?
I say you're gonna have to hide Benny because he's got like a 1 in dexterity and no focuses.
Oh, Benny, I always take care of you, buddy.
Pushes him out.
Right. Right, I gotta test my stupid things when I do stupid things. I gotta do stupid things.
Yeah, do magic and have to be good at it. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Shadow's Embrace. This is a 6x6 yard area for 5 minutes. Anyone within it receives 2+ stealth bonus, and it moves. So I'm gonna center it on me, and it moves with me. And I
Alright.
have to beat a test number of 10. I did it just on my raw dice, so I'm not even gonna worry about what the bonuses are.
Raw dice in it.
Raw dice in it. So yeah, everyone gets a +2 bonus to their dexterity self test.
Beautiful.
Awesome. What was the name of the spell?
It is Shadow's Embrace.
What does it look like?
Oh, like I inked myself.
Yes, I
It has
remember.
no shifting for the fact that we're in daylight. It's just like a black smoke cloud.
I definitely
I
remember
just
that
say-
happening in the alleyway.
I just say, "Are you ready for it?" Wink, and then it goes.
And everyone goes, oh.
Hey, at least it's one of my least gross spells. You're
It's
welcome.
true. It doesn't go in my parts.
Alright. Let's get stealth rolls. Dexterity stealth from everybody.
+2, correct?
Plus
Yes,
a
sir.
bonus of 2.
19.
No. Ooh.
With the bonus, I got a 15.
With the bonus, I got 16.
I also had 15 with the bonus. No, wait, hold on. 17. 5 numbers is hard.
Patrick, did
Loudest.
I hear yours?
19.
19. Okay. You are able to move as you choose and investigate and so on. So far, the Brick Streeters do not appear to have noticed you at all. Where do you want to approach from?
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, are we so stealthy that we can't even see for ourselves on this map?
Correct. Basically, you're coming from the west. Do you want to be like further down on the map? Do you want to be middle of the map? Do you want to be like right above their camp? Where do you want to
the
be?
bottom, right?
I suppose I could just give you your tokens and you can show me where.
How
I
close
think
you gonna let
probably-
us get?
Yeah, if we can get up
Yeah,
as close
that's
as
dope.
possible.
Right
I
there?
like where you put us.
I like that. That seems like a good place to at least get a little perusal of what's happening on.
We're on the boat behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, we all.
I'm gonna spend some stun points, but just 3.
Sure. What is that stunt?
Wariness, you remain alert for possible consequences of your action. You gain a +1 bonus per stun point spent to the next test to avoid any negative results from your actions.
Okay. And is that 3 stunt points you're spending?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. So it's
That's the
not
most
going to
that
turn
I
you
can.
over to a 10.
That's gonna happen so soon. It's crazy how soon it's gonna happen.
Well, at least we waited until there was a combat encounter.
Okay, so Patrick, you got a 19. Jen, you got a 17.
17.
Katie and Tyler, what was yours again?
16.
And 15.
Okay. Okay. So yes, you are right there, Tyler. You have spent your stunt points, so you have a +1 bonus on negative effects. What do? You've gotten into sort of nearby this camp. You can hear them sort of chatting and moving around. It sounds as if there are some others like talking within this larger tent. You can see some movement as someone stands up and then like shift something around. But mostly it looks like they're just waiting. And I'll tell you, they do not look comfortable. These look like city folk in like rumpled, sweaty suits. They've all got blasters holstered at their hips, and they do not look like they are prepped for the jungle.
Okay, well, Benny's gonna look to the group and say, "Wanna do Wounded Bird?"
And we all know
Okay.
that is a...
Yeah, you know guys know what to do.
Oh,
Do
fuck
you need Nova to heal a wounded bird?
I got this.
It was in the
don't
notes
think-
I gave you guys, but
I don't think this is the time for ploys. You know, I think this is maybe if they have like, my guess, they've compiled all of their supplies in one area. If we can set fire to them, might be a good way of throwing them off. They'll all be distracted. If we need to run in and start murking them.
yeah, that one's called Fire Department.
I need you to get in reality, okay?
Snap back to reality.
Get out of your head.
I like it, Benny.
Oop, there goes Rabbity.
Is there anybody who's like investigating the camp and want to make a roll to get additional details?
Yes. Specifically, yes. I'm looking for the layout of their camp, how they've got things set up. My guess is they're probably not capable campers, and so they probably have a poor setup for their camp, and I would like to exploit that.
Okay.
Set it on fire.
What's the roll you want to make with that?
Oop, that's not the right button. I mean, probably just perception.
Okay.
I'm taking a wild guess that searching isn't applicable.
No, not at this point.
If I was in the camp.
If you had something for like survival, tactics, those focuses might apply.
No, that's cool. I'm glad that I took this focus just now at this level up for it to never come up.
Searching?
Yeah, it's gonna come up.
Searching comes up a lot.
I know. That's why I took it.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's gonna come up. It's just not coming up right now. So searching, perception. Not the greatest. Only a 13.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty clear your assumptions are correct. They are not campers, but like you see the way that they are doing things, like smoke is like pouring into this person's eyes, and like he keeps moving around the fire and it just keeps like pouring. Like he could just
What an
It's
Ross.
idiot. You just say white rabbit. Everyone knows
Ross.
that.
He could
cursed.
He could adjust the fire a little bit so that the smoke isn't so bad, but he doesn't. What you do notice... actually, I'm going to ask, what was your stunt die value?
4.
4. What you do notice is that the tents are well put up. That the
Someone there that's got craft.
someone here looks as if they are helping them, but the people that you see all seem out of their element.
Well, are we gonna
Do I
look around?
do I spot like a place that they might have compiled like a supply area?
Yeah, we'll say that, let's see, if we look at these tents, so most of the supplies are going to be in this sort of like commissary area right here. It's got a little bit of a workstation, it's got a little bit of like food preparation. You see a whole bunch of crates over by the water, but those look like they're loot rather than supplies.
I have more magic.
What do you want to do?
If people want, it might not be helpful. I can make a big wall of darkness that they can't see through. And they might be like, oh my god, darkness, I'm so scared.
Oh, then I could do an intimidation roll. Be like, this is the Dark Lord
Lord of the
Gorgoth.
forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can create an impenetrable wall of darkness within 30 yards that is 10 feet long, 10 yards long, pardon, 2 yards wide, and 4 yards tall. It does not impede movement, but it blocks all sight, even dark sight. And people move half their speed through it.
I mean, we could also wait till nighttime when there will be less active people, and we would have the advantage. I mean, I'm not saying that a wall of darkness wouldn't be helpful at nighttime. Imagine you're out, like, looking at the camp, and then whatever light source you have goes away.
No, your logic makes sense. It's a lot of magic points to do that.
Okay.
Like, a lot.
It's actually super expensive, and I didn't want to do it. I'm upset I said it.
Just trying to help the group, okay?
As we're, like, coiling in your shadow's embrace, you could not be helping more.
All right. Are we going to engage with them, or are we going to sit back and wait for darkness?
My vote is to wait.
There's only like, we can see 1, 2, 3, 7 of them. We could go in.
Well, my Shadow's Embrace is going to end real quick. It's only 5 minutes, so...
I say we
See Sam.
You do not see Sam Pinnock anywhere. Nobody that matches his description. Gesundheit.
Okay. Because I was like, if we saw him, maybe we could just snatch him.
All right.
Oh, smart.
Should we set some kind of thing to kind of split up their 7? Like,
Plus however many are in the tent.
yeah.
Kind of
we wanna
sounds like
draw
you guys
few
want
out,
to
right?
start fires.
Ben,
I'm going to
does
set a
he
tent on
wait
fire.
there?
Yeah. Let's set a tent on fire and distract him. And see if Sam comes out.
Because I can do flame breath.
Sam, the known firefighter. He won't be able to stop himself.
Well, he actually
Okay.
might be good at putting out fires. He is married to a Drac woman. You don't know.
I vote fire.
Light it up.
The
What?
Drac always votes fire.
How is it a world where I don't vote fire?
You're the tree guy.
Jen,
It's not that. I just think that nighttime is a better time.
Jen,
But nighttime is a more dangerous return trip.
Yes.
could I get
That's a fair
a
point.
perception seeing test from Nova?
I know how to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys.
Did you get 3 6s? Boxcars?
I got the devil's kiss. 666.
Oh. I was
Okay.
like, she's got a new role.
It's the number of the beast.
You rolled a 6 on your stunt die,
Oh, for flippity ding dongs.
and so peril goes to 10.
Yeah, but I got a 22.
Now, at a 10, it doesn't necessarily happen. We roll.
Step on a landmine.
And I believe it happens on a 4, 5, and 6.
That's too many numbers.
Is it on a D20?
Yeah.
But it does
I'd be
not
okay with that.
happen
Maybe
on a 1, 2, 3.
A percentiles?
Percentiles. Yeah. That's not percentile.
Actually, it's on a D6.
Here we go.
It's on a D4.
So, on a 1, 2, or 3, there is a minor effect. The pool resets to 0. On a 4 to 6, there is no effect. Pool does not decrease. Interesting. So, in this one, the pool doesn't just keep going up. The pool resets to 0.
I bet
Ooh,
you it
if
was like
you-
that in the other game too, and you just cheated.
Maybe, but I don't think so. Alright, we're rolling. We got a 4.
Yay!
No effect. Pool does not decrease.
But it also means that it gets to the bigger ones, right?
Yes. It means at 20, a bigger thing might happen.
We got
Like-
so much time.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah. We can fight 5 Planticores, right?
But Jen, you rolled incredibly well, and it's that type of roll that is required to see someone as skilled as a Mordrellin Ranger. Because resting in the tree just 15 yards ahead of you is an elven woman that you recognize. So I'm just going to go to the map right here.
Is this when someone else joins this game?
This is like
A new secret PC that we didn't know about?
Someone's been waiting to get online for like an hour.
That would be insanely dope. Whoa.
Ooh.
Nice.
We recognize this person? Or Jen recognizes this person?
Yeah, Nova recognizes this person. This is where are my notes? Selenar. Selanar. A very skilled ranger in the
Is this the chick from the bar?
which bar?
From the there was
Oh,
two shadowy alcoves?
Right, and you nodded to the person?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not that person.
Oh, thank God, because I was in love with her.
This person is sworn to the king and queen of your clan, and they're kind of like, you know, like a royal guard sort of thing. So why don't you give us a quick description of who this NPC is? Like, are they fair? Are they like rigidly honorable? Are they a little bit of a troublemaker? Like, who is Selenar?
They're a jerk and they have smelly boogers. Nobody talk to them. So Selenar is going to be an older lady guard. So for like 30 years or so on Nova. And yeah, she is quite proper and kind of stuffy, but definitely maybe like a little bit burdened from all the tragedy. A little zealousy, maybe.
Mm. And so,
Does she see me?
right now, with your like magic shadows and the fact that you all rolled pretty well and she's been distracted, she does not see you at this moment. You can slip away.
Okay,
Which
so Nova's
is-
gonna say under her breath, fuck. Fuck. Oh, guys, we can't be here.
Like in the jungle.
She's panicked. She doesn't know what to do. She's just like swearing and being like, "Can we go? We should go. Let's go."
Karnaf
He's back.
fully trusts Nova's instincts and just starts like moving away.
All right.
Nova doesn't panic over nothing.
Okay. So, can we like sneak away to like? Well, I guess we don't have to sneak away. She'll kind of pace and be like, "Okay, no, she doesn't know we're here." Okay, guys.
We have how many minutes?
Probably only like one more minute on your spell, Jen.
1 minute. We gotta do this fast. Okay, on the other side of this this thing. Shh, Penny, be quieter. There's like an elf, and she cannot see us. So, Benny, make fire, distract, and let's just see if Sam comes out, but don't let her see you. If she's here, it's for no good reasons. Benny, fire now.
Okay, I can be the distraction. Okay, I have to make a roll. Like I have to spend stun points to do it. So
What-
I need to.
What range?
time.
Yeah, what range is your fire?
Good question.
And Jen, how far does your stealth bonus go out? You said-
8 by 2 yards. I don't know how far yards are on this.
These are yards. Each square is a yard.
Okay, 8 by 2 yards. I'm like Godzilla.
Okay,
30 yards.
so
Well, I could literally light up their supplies from here.
yeah,
Do it.
Your scales go do 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 do.
you'd have to.
But
You'd
I
have
have
to climb. You'd have to go kind of over here, like here-ish, to get the line of sight.
Well, that could be a stealth test that I do to do that, and then stunt on the stealth test to trigger the flame breath.
I think you
Because
need
I need
to do
4 stun points.
You need to do the stealth test first, and then, yeah, I guess you could probably do that. It's generally a stunt attack, but this would work.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Like you take a stunt action that does nothing other than generate 1 stunt point, and then you can also generate additional.
Yeah, because I'll check how it's written. I think it's in the Drac page.
Yeah. And Jen, while he's looking that up, what's the range on your stealth?
30
Oh,
yards.
30 yards?
Yes, sir.
Wait, what?
I mean, if it's 30 yards...
That's the range you can cast it. It must be.
Oh, that might be the range I can cast.
Yeah, because
You said 6 yards.
like 30
6
yards
by
is...
6 yard area.
There
6
you
by
go.
6.
Okay, so
Everything is darkness for forever.
Nova goes woof, and the entire undergrowth is shadow.
yeah,
Like, you're shaded in trees here. You're not just like an inky blackness in the middle of the day.
It's Dapple.
okay. So it just says spend 4 stun points to immediately cast the Novice Fire Arcana spell, Flame Blast, as a free action.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take a stealth roll to sneak into range,
Mm-hmm.
God, Benny.
and
I love you.
I stunted with enough stun points.
Woo!
I don't know if it's a stealth roll though.
Oh no. The turn goes up.
The peril.
And I still have the plus
Getting
2, right?
perilous. Yes, you still have the +2.
What?
Okay, so I would be a 14,
Perilous.
and I also did that stunt before, for +1 to effects.
Yeah, okay.
So 15.
15 for stealth, okay.
And then
where are
I
you
will,
moving?
So pretty much just within range. So you said right here would be within 6 yards.
Yeah, basically you need to get there for line of sight, and then
and then I'm gonna light up.
You're gonna light up like all of this.
Yeah, I think because it's 8 by 2 yards. I think just an absolute wall of flame.
Is it a beam?
Yeah.
Is it 8 yards long and 2 yards wide?
Like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a big 16 squares.
So you just open your mouth and like the sound is deafening.
It's gonna be like Godzilla, like the chest lights up.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, so you're shooting the tent, not the supplies.
I mean both.
I just placed it.
all of it. Yeah.
I really hope you don't hit Sam.
Okay, we'll
I
go
mean, you
for
could
like.
probably get it
No,
over and like
you
towards that
do.
brick streeter too.
Well, it's the tent, right? So
Like
There
that.
I
One
like
guy
that.
was just like, God, we had such a cushy job, like at the warehouse, and there was a bar down the street, and then we had to go down to this stupid, sweaty jungle, and I hate this day. It's so hot. And then he looks up, and it's just a wall of flame coming towards him.
Does he have like a nice coat on or something like that? Like,
This
I
guy?
haven't treated a kid like this.
yeah.
Let me see. No. This person, and let's do the thing.
It's a drac. It's $3,000.
I mean, generally it's a drac. We're gonna roll and find out. Cause we're. What's up?
Nothing. We just might be $3,000 richer right away. I'm very excited.
Because we're almost to the end of the game, or to the end of this session. Here we go. Okay. This is
a monkey.
Oh, and it's a dexterity acrobatics test versus your spell power. But I don't really have a spell power because I don't really have magic.
Then I think it's 10 plus your
Intelligence.
yeah.
11.
Okay.
You got really like chaotic fire. It kind of goes everywhere.
It's
Yeah, it's showy.
it's actually a young goblin man.
Oh no, I owe you $3,000. That sucks.
And he's there like he's got like basically a lint brush, like a hard bristle, and is like scrubbing his suit. And he's like,
Does it flip around?
huh?
Just pull the trigger and it flips sideways.
He's just trying to clean his suit right here, and this flame roars out. And let's do a little bit of this.
This is almost the beginning of Predator. We just need to find a truck that's idling up on a stump that Benny can lift.
Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just clicked a thing in Syrinscape.
Shit got dramatic fast.
There we go.
After the fire and flame starts.
Oh yeah.
And so I need to make what type of roll against your spell power of 11?
Dexterity acrobatics. I guess
Excellent.
that's like the stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna give them a negative because, of course, they don't see this coming.
And another negative because of the amount of lint.
So they get a 7.
Yeah, so that'll be.
So you can
Not
go
enough.
ahead.
So-
You can go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so it's 2d6 plus 1 if they don't succeed.
Yeah, no success.
So I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Okay.
12 damage.
12 damage, armor rating 3, so 9 points of damage.
Not quite, Ash.
Does armor stop fire?
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't say that the fire damage is penetrating.
That's fair.
And Tyler, do you remember what your stunt die was on the? No. Yeah, what was your stunt die on your stealth?
It was a 5.
And it cost you 4 to do the thing?
And it cost me 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'd say this is significant enough damage that we are, in fact, starting a little bit of a fire in these supplies. And that's gonna be fun.
And
I like
that's
this
fun
plan.
because fire.
We need a cool name for this plan.
However...
The Burning Inn. Literally just opened the page up and it was one of the sample hazards.
Nope. Okay. Taking too long, so we're just gonna do this. And fire. And unfortunately, your stealth test was not enough in this case. And the elven woman chilling in the tree immediately draws a bow and fires at you.
Why though?
Sounds about right.
Probably because racism, right?
Probably. It's gotta be.
Definitely.
Alright, which is... Here we are. Does... Ooh, terrible roll, though. Only a 12 against your defense.
And my defense is a 15.
Ooh, and so, as she's pulling up and going to fire, you're already, like, pulling back, and it ricochets off the stone.
I got a shield on my back, too.
And, she's immediately knocking another bow, and we're gonna go into or knocking another arrow, and we're gonna go into initiative.
Nice.
Right, so everybody can go ahead and make dexterity initiative rolls.
I have to use my initiative focal. Oh, gosh. I'm not going first. A 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Granted, I did go first, really, though.
You got a free Godzilla action.
Godzilla. Okay.
Gojira.
Gojira. Ooh, okay.
I knew Tyler would get it.
Ah.
Can you stunt on initiative?
No, you cannot.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Wiener hair.
Unless it's patered.
I liked playing The Expanse. That was a fun game.
That stuff
It was.
was so
I also
bad.
like this game.
This game is also very fun. I kind of think it might just be I like playing games with you guys.
Oh, it could be that.
I think it might be that, and it doesn't matter what game it is.
Great, let's
Are
play
we
a
adding our
hockey
own?
RPG.
Do an Akatar one then, right?
What was the one you suggested, Jen?
Hockey RPG.
A hockey RPG.
If we were playing a hockey RPG, I would make the brawliest bruiser of a character and only start fights.
So right up there, I have an RPG by the Story Brewers called Fight with Spirit, and it is sports games, the RPG. You are like, it's a sports movie. It's a bunch of kids on sports teams going to the big tournament, and it's like an anime sports show RPG. And it's
But
you customize it to whatever sport you want. So it can be fencing, it can be hockey, it can be swimming, it can be football. It's whatever you want. It could be a dance competition.
I want to be
but when
that.
Jen said hockey RPG, I immediately was like, hockey romance novels.
Hockey
There's so
romance
much hockey
novels.
smut. So much.
So much.
Really?
She doesn't make the rules. She's just telling you the rules, and most of them are why chooses.
I don't know what that means.
It's have
That means that
all
you
of the
don't know.
boys.
Why choose?
I mean,
Why-
they're a team, Patrick.
There's a
They're a
team of
team.
hockey players. Why choose one? Tyler, what did you get for initiative?
Oh, got a 9.
Excellent. Okay, and then let's set this initiative order, and
I'll go after the guy that I burned.
yeah, so we have, which we're gonna pick up in 2 weeks, Selenar going first with Karnath, Mel, and then Nova.
Well, the good news is only Benny has made himself a target.
You guys, like, I'm just gonna turn back. You guys just go.
Just get out of here. You know, it's fine.
Get Boromir'd.
Yeah.
All right.
Boromir.
Do the Stamford Viking.
Oh, yes.
All right. So, I'm just gonna switch us back to the player focus. Is there anything anybody wants to say on this screen and like establish that you're doing before we sign off?
Like, are we talking in terms of game?
Yeah, like what are your characters doing? Like just setting up the scene.
I mean, I would like to have had blades drawn.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's a thing I would like to say.
I think.
And I think-
Flames...
Yeah, say your words.
Oh, I was gonna say it. Benny went low on the initiative because he's admiring like the big flame blast, like it's lighting up his eyes.
Whoa.
He might not even notice the arrow clink by.
How long has it been since Benny's got to fully cut loose?
I'm pulling my hood up very deeply.
Mel doesn't really combat, so I feel like I'm like attempting to pull out my gun, but I'm kind of
Why do I hang out with these ones?
seriously. I
Okay.
just want to fly the plane.
Mel, what we need you to do is run over to the stairs, drop your gun down them, and have it be like that scene in True Lies where Jamie Lee Curtis drops the Uzi down the stairs and it kills like 40 guys.
Gotta watch that movie again. I loved that movie.
But it's
Such
actually
a
gonna
good
be
movie.
like Miss Congeniality or something, where like Sandra Bullock falls down.
But Sandra Bullock's an excellent police officer in that film.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the other
Valid.
screen.
Did the rest of us spot Selenar, or was it just Nova?
Just Nova, but yes, and then all Nova said
I
was, "We
told
gotta
you
get
guys.
out of here."
Yeah,
I said
she
there's
said,
an elf around this
Oh, you did say that there's an elf up there. Yep.
column, and she's bad news bears.
then Karnath is
Is
like
she?
eyes flicking through the tree branches to try and find this elf to kill her.
Right now is not the time to question this, Mel.
Cause like maybe she wants to be our friend.
No, she doesn't.
Be like friends.
All
Maybe
right.
the Bricksteers want to be our friends. Everybody could be our friend.
Everybody give me
We're gonna be our friends.
Thank you for
keep
the
opening
game,
up.
everybody.
Thank you for the game.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is awesome and super fun, and we will pick up with the combat in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Thank you.
A quick rundown of the things that I said at the beginning. Check out Star Trek Briefs, Department of Temporal Investigations. I wrote that. Check out Achtung, Cthulhu, Ill Flown by Moonlight. I wrote that. Cool crowdfunders going on right now. Wandering Blades, Heroes of Might and Magic, Avatar Legends Voyage of the Unity, and Invisible Sun, Electric and Indigo. For new releases of like super cool RPGs right now, Cohors Cthulhu, which is Eldritch Horror in Roman times, is coming out soon. High Noon at Midnight if you want cowboys and zombies and vampires. Daggerheart if you want heroic fantasy, just came out. Good luck, it's sold out, but it's super cool. And of course, the Stormlight RPG digital release will be July 23rd. Check out all of those super cool things, and hopefully we'll see you back in 2 weeks. And as always, stay daring. Haha. Bye.